Good morning again. So, question number 4. What about products? This is a pretty large topic, but the basics are this. You will have professionals that know about the specific products that they deal with, whether that's a salesperson at a showroom or your designer. Preferably, your designer has some basic knowledge around the overall quality of products and what you're using. This follows up on the question about how you use your space. Do you have toddlers? Do you have teenagers? Is it just not just, but is it the two adults and the house is only used for entertaining or mostly just for the two of you? Do you have pets, large dogs, small dogs, cats? All of those things are in the how do you use the space category question that we asked in number 3. But that also affects what products you're going to use. What kind of floor covering are you going to put in? How durable do your cabinet finishes need to be? How durable do your countertops need to be? And what does that mean, durability? Does that mean you want to be super stain resistant? Does that mean you want to not have to worry about heat on your countertops? What kind of appliances should you be using? What kind of tile? There's a whole slew of questions around products that get put into a remodel or a custom home. And so your designer should hopefully be your first line of defense or line of questioning, and they should have a good overall knowledge. Be aware that not all designers or people or salespeople are aware of all the products. So some of your search and your own research is going to be great. Also be aware that not all products are going to have the, what I find is that a lot of products that you learn about on the internet are driven by the marketing engine of the company that produces them. And so just keep that in mind when you're reading your product descriptions, comparing one product to another product. Where I find the most discrepancy is in natural products versus manufactured products. Natural products don't typically have a marketing engine of a corporation behind them to give you accurate information. And so this is where your installers and your suppliers are going to be very, very important. Now, hopefully your interior designer has great relationships with their suppliers and has the ability to go with them and ask the important questions about what's going to work best in your situation. The other thing about products is how long are they going to last, right? Everybody wants to know. And warranties. Warranties are a big one. A lot of people are very driven by a warranty behind a product, and that's great. You want to read the warranties. You also want to be aware of the fine print, what they do not cover, and aware of the fact that most warranties in the long run, unfortunately, are created to protect the manufacturer, not the consumer. So be aware of the fine print, be aware of what it doesn't cover, the exceptions to their warranty, that kind of thing. Just so that you're knowledgeable about what will and will not be accepted as a warranty claim. So those are important things about the products you're going to use. Also, like I said, installers and suppliers are going to be great resources. Please feel free to use them. My suggestion is also to talk to more than one. Get a wide range. Some manufacturers offer what we call spiffs to salespeople. It's not as common anymore as it used to be in our industry, but it is still out there. And that means that if a salesperson at a showroom sells a certain product to you, then they get a bonus. Whether it's 5 cents by the square foot or dollar amount per cabinet or per box or anything like that. So just be aware of that. Where you're going to get some really good information is at the manufacturer showrooms. So for instance, here locally, we have showrooms that are wholesale only, which means they only sell to retail outlets and contractors that do installation. However, they have a full showroom. So their people on staff there are going to be extremely knowledgeable about the products themselves, what they're made of, what they're good for, where you should use one product versus another product, floors, walls, countertops, etc. So those are really great resources. Their only skin in the game is that they're going to sell to whoever it installs it for you, or they're going to sell to a supplier. So they're going to have pretty accurate information about their own product. They will, of course, also be slightly biased for their manufacturer versus other manufacturers. So go around and listen and decide where you feel comfortable on that. Tile showrooms are a really great place to be able to talk to a manufacturer, salesperson, representative, versus going to a retail store. So and then double check, right? Go to the showroom, talk to the salespeople at the showroom, find out what product they like to use or what manufacturer they prefer using and why. Ask them why. You're perfectly please ask why. Remember that you're in control. In the long run, at the end of the day, it's your house, it's your space, it is what you want. And even though you will find strong suggestions and strong opinions, please feel free to speak up. Don't be shy. If somebody is strongly recommending against something that you want to use, ask why. Find out the reasons. Make the choice yourself. That's one of my favorite things that I like to do when talking about products. Give you a wide range, and then help you select according to your own situation and your own preferences and what you can live with or not live with. And all of those things will affect product choices. Maybe you can survive maybe a not quite so durable product because your tolerance for what will happen to it over time is fine. We like to call that patina when you're living with a product that changes its visual and textural quality over time. They call that patina. Where you'll find that is in more natural products, woods, and certain types of countertop materials, also tile work, where it's a natural product and it might show wear over time, or it might not, depending on the product. So your tolerance level around those things are going to be very important. Maybe you want something that's completely no maintenance. Maybe you don't mind a little maintenance. Maybe you pay for somebody else to do the maintenance and it doesn't matter to you. All of those things should be taken into account when you're talking about products. Cleaning is a really big one for me. I love to ask about cleaning. Who does the cleaning? Do you do the cleaning? Do you hire a cleaner? Does it matter how cleanability it is? Or are you really more interested in how it looks and what's entailed? A good designer and a good supplier or salesperson is going to know how easy is it to clean. What's going to happen to it over time? What kind of maintenance do I have to put into the product to keep it looking as new as possible for as long as possible? All of those are questions about products that you should be asking, and hopefully your designer is also asking you some of these questions, and so that you can come to the perfect product for your situation, in whatever situation it is, in whatever room it is, so that at the end of the day you get a product that's going to work for you. And then once you've chosen a product, then you get to start talking about the fun stuff, color and pattern. And sometimes that is part of the conversation around the product is color and pattern. Sometimes that will affect what you use in your space. So all of these are the fun questions we really like to ask and answer. So please feel free, educate yourself. We love it when you come in educated, but also be aware and ask questions. If you're not familiar and you're learning everything off the internet, please talk to somebody that works with a product on a regular basis. Installers are a great resource because they're the ones that actually have to work with their hands on the product, put their hands on the product, know a lot more typically about a product and how it reacts to human actions and interactions, what it looks like on the inside, that kind of thing. So ask questions. Please ask questions. Feel free. Question everything. That's your right. It's your home. Never feel like you have to listen to a professional if you're not comfortable with the answers you're getting. In the long run, that is our job, is to fulfill your desires, not the other way around. So please Ask about the products, find out all the information you can, make educated choices by talking to more than just one type of person or one source of information. The internet is great for a starting point, but it doesn't always have the correct answers. So please, ask away. What kind of products are you going to use in your house? Thanks. Bye.